Hello YouTube, this is Leaf, or Skullcrest1 if you want to go by my YouTube name. I am going to be reviewing the Crossman airmag c11 airsoft CO2 pistol. Now, the one thing that really annoyed me right off the bat is this thing right here. It's the CO2 part, and it slides on and off. You think there'd be a lock on there. I mean, wouldn't that be such a good idea to have a lock on there to keep this thing from just flying off in the heat of battle and breaking the friggin' tip of your gun off? I think that'd be really handy. And also, the magazine releases incredibly quickly, and wouldn't you know it, the entire gun is plastic, except for the clip, which really isn't all that big if you take a look at it in comparison to the gun. And this is full metal, and it comes out all the time. And the trigger is full metal. Only two pieces of the gun that are really metal. It may fool you, some parts of the gun, like the top, feel like they're metal, but they're just really hard plastic. The sights are great, and, well, it's fairly accurate. Only problem is, your accuracy really depends on how much CO2 you have. You probably have about 20 good shots if you're good at putting CO2 cartridges in before, it starts to slow down and, all that jazz. But, it's got a nice little accessory rail on the front there, but seriously, they don't make many things that fit on there. It's supposed to be for a flashlight or a small red dot, or something of that nature. But, well, not red dot, more of a laser than anything, but point still stands. They don't make very many things that are small enough to hook onto that small accessory rail, which really annoys me. And, well, that's pretty much it. I'd probably do a shooting review, but it's really friggin' cold out and what the heck. I'll do a shooting review. Headed out the door. Here we go. Oh, sorry for that delay. I hit a button on my computer. Gotta fix it. Switch off the safety, which you gotta press it in to do the safety, which I think is really nice. Another thing. Boom. Just remembered. Thank God I decided to do this. You get the CO2 and all that, but there's always a trade-off. There's always a trade-off. I have a spring pistol that holds 32 rounds, and I get a CO2, which I can shoot really fast, and then boom! You can only shoot out 16 BBs. Seriously. That's pretty lame. You run out incredibly quickly. And as you could tell before, I had little skips in my bullets. Sorry, I don't have a very itchy trigger finger, but, whatever. But, really cold out. Really cold. But, it goes a decent range on, full cartridge. To put in and take out your cartridges, there's a little thingy do there, and I'm going to be stupid and take out my cartridge here to show you. You unscrew it. Great. Ah, man, CO2 stinks. And when you take one out, it's always going to do that, no matter how full it is, and it's always going to be really friggin' cold when it comes out of there. Why? Because when gases like that go out of a small area like that, it gets cold, apparently. So, I don't know, but that is really cold, and it's not helping the fact that it's cold outside. But anyways, you saw that it goes in, and then, you'd put one in there, and then you'd screw it all back in there, and whatnot. And then you'd put the nice little inconvenient slippy-doo back on there, and then boom, you're ready to go. You're in business like a pirate yarn. But that was the crappiest review and the first review I have ever done, and I will ever shall do, except for later on, which I might do another one. Goodbye.